me ask you a question. If you were the owner of a company and one of your employees tasked with communicating the customer's needs to other various parts of the company, and you discovered that this person had recently told many customers that their complaints are just noise, would you hold this employee responsible? Would you hold them accountable? Well, the person we're talking about today is not my employee, nor would I ever tolerate such disregard of job responsibilities, such as this Treyarch studio employee recently displayed. And I'm going to connect some dots for you that'll absolutely terrify anybody that has high hopes for the future of the COD franchise on a video that begins right now. What's up, what's good, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing absolutely fantastic. I mean, he, his, hers, theirs, they, thems, Apache helicopter, and any pronoun I forgot. And if I did, I gravely apologize because I'm learning from the community managers and, other employees of certain various dev studios working on COD. They felt that it's much more important to educate the masses through their video game that's very playable and not one bit enjoyable with this litany of problems about virtuous social justice issues than it is to ensure the sustainability of their once great franchise.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Nope. They feel that their job responsibilities include virtue signaling and SJWing on social justice forums that one would assume that they could, use to communicate properly with the community that they're tasked with managing. And therein lies the problem.
We have a problem. We have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems.
But unfortunately, there's no way to solve this problem other than to get rid of each and every one of these people from all the studios and companies that we want to see change from. As evidence from Josh Torres, senior manager of Treyarch Studios, recently admitting in a tweet to fellow YouTuber at Capslock from what he claims is his personal page, more on that later, that he sees any complaint or attempt to communicate issues within the game as an attack. Any difference of opinion, attack.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Basically, what we're dealing with here is a bunch of kids who grew up with a wall full of participation trophies, and they don't understand what it's like to do something for the betterment of the community, aka their job, especially when their feelings get hurt somewhere along the way.
Oh, I didn't know they made 9th place ribbons.
Oh, Jack, they got him all the way up to 10th place.
See, Josh here blocked me earlier this month when I stated to him the amount of virtue signaling they do. It's amazing that their game isn't bug or glitch free, hacker free, or even well optimized. Imagine if you use that time to communicate with the community you represent and see, how they feel they could make the game more enjoyable. No, because you really don't care. What you, the viewer, or I think, well, we're just noise, as Josh put it. And mind you, I said nothing aggressive to Josh at all, nothing vulgar or even profane, aside from calling him a snowflake, which is exactly what he is. The reason Josh blocked me was because I had the audacity to tell him the truth. Now see, Josh, like many of these SJWs and leftists, hide their woke agenda and shit they say behind the veil of, oh, this is my personal account, duh. How come you have Treyarch linked in your bio right after your pronouns? See, because this is how this works, Josh. How come whenever somebody with their own business link in their bio or employer link in their bio, and they say something you deem as wrong or hateful, you go after them in their business or employer? If it's your personal page, why the link to Treyarch? Oh, I get it. Personal page when you want to say something, you wouldn't let fly from the opposite ideology. People at these companies like Josh are more worried about people like me not giving a flying fuck what their pronouns are, because at the end of the day, your job title is community manager. Excuse me, I got just a quick question. How in God's green earth are you gonna alienate a large portion of the community by saying you don't care about their complaints, they're just noise, which is exactly what you're doing when you refer to legitimate complaints from content creators and casuals alike as noise? That's exactly what you're doing. And by large portion of the community, I mean, the majority that see the massive amount of daily issues, unless, you're one of these idiots that already simping for MW2 because you got to play it earlier but had to sign an NDA and you're not allowed to say shit on their latest reskin masquerading as a game. And as evidence of everything I just said, here's a tweet Josh made himself confirming what I just said, but he literally repeated basically everything I said in lib speak. Sad thing is, Josh, I believe in your rights to be whatever it is that you want to be, but when you represent a community and a game that's in many opinions in shambles, in which there's also a vast connect between the community and the game, It's your job to be the middleman for communications between the two, and you fail at those responsibilities. It's not an attack just because it hurts your feelings. What is it that you woke folks tell us, Josh? Oh yeah, that's right. Do better. Josh, or any other person that has a hand in killing the COD franchise. Get off your woke agenda. Get off your asses. Get to work. Because from the outside looking in, all we see is virtue signaling and no progression or improvement to these games. My advice to you is, if the mean people on the internet that are tired of blowing money on a flawed game is too much for you, quit. You'll have all the time in the world to educate people like me who just want to play a great game in the comments section about how hateful and bigoted we are.
I know of a place where you never get harmed.
Like I said, man, we just want to play a good game. That's your thing, man. We just don't want to be told we're attacking an employee whose job is to listen to the community and help better their gaming experience. And if that's not your job, what exactly do you do, Josh? It's people like Josh and those who feel their woke agendas take priority over the issues we as customers feel are important.
I ain't seen a beating like that since somebody stuck a banana in my pants and turned a monkey loose.
And if you guys agree this is one of the major reasons COD isn't getting any better, let me know down in the comments. And make sure you guys like the video if you enjoyed it. And also, if you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on so YouTube never lets you miss another upload or when I go live right here on YouTube. And with that, you guys have made it through another video. And the wise words of English novelist George Orwell, who said, the most effective way to destroy people is to deny and obliterate their own understanding of their own history. Catch you guys on the next one. Mahalo.